Welcome home to philosophy, where we wonder about everything and anything is possible. Hi, I'm Dr. Robert Corey, the Laughing Philosopher. Life is complicated. The world is complicated, and you are complicated. Figuring out how to live a happy, meaningful life, guided by wisdom and reason, is not easy. Is life a game? What is love? Should I fear death? Is this a just world? Almost from the moment of birth, you've been told how to behave, how to fit in, and how to fulfill other people's expectations. You fear that you will lack importance or cease to exist in the lives of others if you think for yourself and question the rules and roles you've been told define you. Wisdom and reason will remove this illusion so you can live authentically in the world around you, find your true purpose, and become your real self. Welcome to episode 66. What the hell is wrong with people? Life is simple. Happiness is simple. We just complicate them. We overthink them. We ruin them. What the hell is wrong with people? We live in the most powerful and most prosperous nation in human history. The average high school student today is smarter than the smartest person in the world was 500 years ago. There is no afterlife for people who were born in heaven. What the hell are we doing wrong? Chapter 1. Dostoevsky said, "Man only likes to count his troubles, but doesn't calculate his happiness." We don't want happiness, just a little less unhappiness. We don't want pleasure, just a little less pain. We don't want love, just a little less indifference. We don't want freedom, just a little less conformity. People let themselves be controlled by three things: money, other people's opinions, and the past. The past doesn't even exist. All of the evidence of the past only exists in the present. Money has no magical power. Money is just dirty little pieces of paper with pictures of dead people that we invented so we don't kill each other whenever we're hungry or need a place to sleep. If you want to be happy every day of your life, then just do three things. Do something you love, do something you're good at, and do something the world needs. What are the three things you're doing today? What would you be doing today if you didn't need money? Would you be doing the same three things? Why not? Money, dirty little pieces of paper, are controlling you. What the hell is wrong with you? Chapter 2. Bukowski said, "I don't hate people. I just feel better when they're not around." The less you need other people, the better you will feel. People who need people who can't be alone, are the most unlucky people in the world. You can be who you really are. You can find and experience your true, authentic self only in solitude. In the company of others, your only purpose is to conform to their rules and fulfill their expectations. You must play a social role and wear a mask. The opposite of courage is not cowardice, but conformity. People are cowards. They fear the strange, unfamiliar creature behind the mask. They fear that the creature might think for itself. It might decide to take a new path or express an original thought. Dostoevsky said, "Taking a new step, uttering a new word, is what people fear most." People live and die never looking behind the mask. They surrender and conform unquestioningly and unreflectingly. People just follow the herd wherever it goes, without knowing or even wondering why it's going there. They just follow other people's rules unthinkingly and play their role wholeheartedly, never looking behind the mask. Until there is nothing left behind the mask. There is only the mask. If you never think for yourself, and you only live to please other people's opinions, then you will be loved and respected by everyone. Everyone except yourself. The most important person in your life is you. Self-hatred is a sad and degrading way to go through life. What the hell is wrong with you? Chapter 3. People are supposed to say, told to say, and expected to say to Mr. or Ms. Right, "I love you because I need you. I love my husband because I need him in order to be a wife. I love my wife because I need her in order to be a husband. I love my child because I need it in order to be a parent. I love my friends because I need them for companionship. I love money because I need it in order to possess things. I love television because I need it in order to be entertained. I love my car because I need it in order to have transportation." This isn't real love. This is immature love. Immature love says, "I love you because I need you for something. I love you for a reason. I love you for a purpose." Love is a means to an end. Yet, true love is a wanton act. It ought to be without motive or provocation. Love should not have a goal, aim, or function. True love is not a transaction. Love is an end in itself. Love should be exchanged only for love. Love is freely given and freely received. Mature love says, not, "I love you because I need you," but "I need you because I love you. I need you for no reason and for no purpose, just because I love you. People get love wrong. What the hell is wrong with people? Chapter 4. Dostoevsky said, "The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for." People never find something real to live and die for. Why? People never learn the difference between an umbrella and a picture of an umbrella. There is a difference between the idea of something and the thing itself. People are willing to live and die for the idea of democracy, but not for democracy itself. This is why the people who wrap themselves in the flag are the same people who try to overthrow a national election. Their idea of democracy and real democracy are not the same thing. People are willing to live and die for the idea of Jesus, but not for the real, historical Jesus. This is why the people who wrap themselves in the Bible are the same people who disrespect the real Jesus by doing bad things to immigrants in cages that they would never want done to themselves. Their idea of Jesus and the real Jesus are not the same thing. Everyone loves the idea of marriage. Why then do so many marriages fail? Because real marriage is no soft affair. People love the idea, but not the reality of marriage. The same two people who are so in love that they are willing to change their whole lives for each other will be bored with marriage after a few months. What the hell is wrong with people? Well, people believe that what is in their mind must be true, or it wouldn't be there in the first place. People take for granted that their ideas and beliefs are true, one and the same as the real things in the real life world. Yet, if you just pay attention to what people say, you'll find that their head is filled with half-truths, exaggerations, total falsehoods, magical thinking, and uncritical assumptions. Their ideas and beliefs are injected with arbitrary, made-up, manufactured truth. This is why their idea of democracy is that it only applies to the right people. This is why their idea of Jesus is that he is against abortion, even though he never said one word about it. This is why their idea of marriage is that it's only for heterosexuals. This is why their ideas about things and the things themselves are like a picture of an umbrella and a real umbrella. The truth is hard to find. Don't expect to find it by just asking people what they think. Chapter 5. Confucius said, "We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Yet, people behave as if they are going to live forever. Life isn't too short. We just waste it as if we've been granted immortality. We judge and moralize over everyone and everything. We are obsessed with the goodness and badness of everyone and the rightness and wrongness of everything. Yet, who has appointed anyone a judge over anything? We have an obsession with status and prestige. Yet, no one is remembered, and the more people there are who know your name, the more people there will be who have forgotten you. In our hardness of heart, we refuse to practice humility and gratitude. We grumble and pray over what we lack and refuse to be happy with what we have. Yet, what we have was once among the things we prayed for. Tomorrow is taken for granted, as if it's been guaranteed. Yet, the next heartbeat has been promised to no one. For every minute you waste, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. The real cost of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. Bukowski said, "People run from rain, but sit in bathtubs full of water." What the hell is wrong with us? And lastly, Chapter 6. People act as if there is a vaccine for death. Yet, we have made no progress against death. No one is immune to death. Death is a disease without a cure. Incurable diseases, accidents, the unwanted crimes of other humans, we live with the constant probability of death. Death negates the future. The threat of instantaneous meaninglessness is constantly present. Death is an emergency just waiting to happen. Life is not a hospital, it's a cemetery. So why do we refuse to live in the only true reality? Why do we refuse to live in the present? We let ourselves be controlled by the past. Yet, the past is an illusion. Even our memories of the past only exist in the present. The past is as unreal as the present is real. What's more, when we're not living in the past, we live in the future. We are bewitched by the future. Alan Watts said, "No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen." But we loathe the present. We love the future. We are dying to escape the now. We live faster, work faster, move faster, and think faster. We hurry up the pace of life in order to escape the present into the future. And when we arrive, we find ourselves back in the present, and we feel cheated and deceived. If you are depressed, you are living in the past, said Lao Tzu. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. The present, the now, is the only reality, and it is always now. Still, the future consumes our consciousness like whales eat plankton. Meanwhile, life passes us by like the seconds on a clock, each one an empty moment, devoid of feeling, meaning, and emotion, as we think about, dream about, and obsess about the future. We can't feel, see, hear, taste, or smell what is happening now, because the now is what we are running away from. The future is what we are running toward. We live not in the present moment, not in the only true reality, not where life happens, but in the next moment of time, in a dream, in an illusion. Life feels short because we waste so much of it. So, for the last time, what the hell is wrong with us? Nothing is wrong. Everything is fine. As long as everyone is walking backward, then no one is. We have figured out everything, said Sartre, except how to live. Thank you for listening. I hope you will take what you've learned and be a better person. Think for yourself. Question everything. Accept nothing that does not agree with your own reason and good sense. And I promise you, despite its sham and drudgery, you will get on pretty well in this crazy world. I'm Dr. Robert Corey. Until we meet again, be good.